Hello everybody. I don't know if you're able to see the sun rays. It is a very special day here. Hi from Melbourne. If any of you are here in Australia, I know you must be enjoying soaking in the sun. And today I'm using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun Tarot. What a coincidence, eh? This is a combination of tarot and astrology. I'll just show you the deck. Look how beautiful is that. Like for example, this is indecision. There's a card called indecision. And pardon me, I might use the book on and off as well. So this is actually Libra. And hang on. So this is Mercury in Libra in the reverse. So now today's reading, I am going to use this card and I'm going to see the generic theme for whoever is viewing. We're going to use more of the sun. We're going to soak in more of the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and get a message for anyone who may be gravitated to this message. Ooh, caution. Okay. So we've got caution. Hang on, give me a second. Let's just get what the... So that is the card of Mercury again. So it is Mercury in Virgo. Oh, okay. So Mercury in Virgo is caution. Interesting. Is Mercury not the ruling planet of Virgo as well? Oh, so that's why it is caution. Okay, so I do have the book with me and I'm just going to read it for you all. We also have quarrel at the bottom. Ooh, that is Venus in Cancer. No, that's not Venus. Is that Venus? Hang on. Mars in Cancer. Okay. Interesting. So I do have an interesting message here. You see how there's a lot of masculines here, but there's only one feminine here in this card. So this message, chances are you may be, owning in feminine energies. You could be a man watching easily and still be dominant feminine, right? Possible. Oh, yeah, that's interesting there. So you see how these animals are actually quarreling somewhere and this woman is like trying to just keep them at bay. That's how it's coming. She's almost like cautioning. Either she's cautioning them or she's cautioning herself that, you got to be mindful of all of these quarrels here. And the quarrel is at the bottom, which is Mars and Cancer. So this could be a very Mars and Mercurian, it's possible that the woman is trying to get herself calm and collected and composed. She's trying to do something for her own betterment. But there is this quarrel energy that's around, which is Mars. Alright, so let's go ahead and read what that means. So we've got a crowned woman, Earth Mother, holds her hand up to protect the mad rush of small antelopes escaping the feared jackals. Okay, so she's protecting the antelopes who are escaping the feared jackals. Their sudden movements attract danger. The Mercury Virgoan has a sharp analytical mind and good reasoning ability. Its essence is orderly and systematic. Okay. He or she usually displays a talent for writing and teaching, or at least the ability to pass on information. They have good manipulative skills. Highly specialized mental work suits these talents. At work as at home, this type directs much mental energy into sorting out the chaos of less efficient folks. So there is your message. If you have someone at home who is younger, who causes a lot of disruption in the natural order of the home, the stability, you have a message in here for you. In a reading, this card usually indicates a need to carefully examine the pros and cons of a problem before taking any action. Virgos don't rush heedlessly into things. Although the card indicates a specialist, as with all Mercury contacts, it holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in an emergency. Right. So, if you have been handling some sort of a quarrelsome energy, likely at home as well, because I do get a very domestic energy from this card over here. We are going to use the tarot as well to get some context, so that's okay. I will help you. High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck, and that could likely be you getting some messages, possibly from me for now. So it's okay. I feel like you may have been protecting some children or even some younger people, or maybe even one significant person who is likely, they tend to get into quarrels, or they tend to become this very quarrelsome energy, right? So this message is for you if this part of the story resonates with you. So let's first get your energy with respect to this Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, right? So we want to get what is your current energy, and then we will get an advice for you, and what is the situation outside of you that you are anticipating. Please note, this is a future reading for the next 2 to 4 weeks. I don't do past, I don't dwell too much, but there is a current situation that is in alignment to the next 2 to 4 weeks. Right? Okay, your energy, please. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, let's get one more. Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, that is a bit difficult. You have been in touch with probably a significant other of some sort. Maybe that commitment is no longer valid. I don't know if the contract has changed, or there's some contractual terms and conditions. Don't know what that's about. We'll get one more. Okay, yes, Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're no longer invested in it. You don't feel like this relationship is going anywhere. This is definitely with respect to a significant partnership. On a very positive side, I mean, in a very not judgmental way, this could be someone who is just not able to meet you where you are. You may be a lot more mature, you may be a lot more aware and open-minded. I mean, I'm feeling it's a very crowned motherly energy, right? So maybe you don't feel like this person is like a partner. You feel like you're having to mother this individual. That's likely. Situation outside of you, please. Magician in the reverse. They're not confident of what they want in their life. They could be a little manipulative as well. Lovers in the reverse. Because they don't feel like they are on the right path. Maybe they have been lost for a while now. Chariot. Oh, but maybe they didn't choose. Okay, so this is someone who is going on their path, but they probably took a turn away from you of some sort. But they're going away somewhere, which I think is good. Now that is also leading me to this quarrel. Either your message is going to be around how this person's energy will no longer disturb you, or if this person's energy is going to bring some disturbance, and that you have to be cautious about. I have a feeling it's the first one. Maybe you may have had to be very cautious around this individual because of some quarrelsome tendencies, but I have a feeling that because they're going their way out, I don't think, yes, you have the World at the bottom. I don't think you have to be worried anymore. But let's get. So what's happening with this situation, Spirit? Why are we seeing this? Okay. Oh. Okay. So it's the Wheel in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Tower. Hang on. I just want to take a second with this. Is this someone's financial breakthrough? Or is this someone's stability being broken down? Six of Wands in the reverse. I have a feeling it is both. Because it fell down on your energy, I have a feeling that... Let's get one more. Can I get one more for this, please? King of Swords. Okay, so I think it is your financial stability may have been taken on a ride, on a spin by this person's chaotic energy, and you may have been very consumed in handling or managing that, because that is what Mercury in Virgo does. You're a problem solver, right? In short, no, that is being broken down. Your energy, you have almost stopped resonating with this individual's energy anymore, because whatever was broken down, whatever was not in your favor with respect to your financial stability, that is being broken down. So this feels like there's something that is coming in for you, which is a Tower moment. Let's get another deck and I'll clarify for you what the Tower is here. Hang on a second. How do you like my setup? I've been trying to, get something up and going, and I finally found a good spot with a lot of sun. All right, let's use the Raven. Should I use the Raven? No, we'll use the Wild Unknown to get you what the Tower is about. Let's get the King of Swords once more at the bottom of the Raven's deck. This could be some truth, because the King of Swords doesn't speak. He just acts upon the... Oh, I'm getting it could be an individual. It could be an individual as well. Okay, maybe. So maybe a King of Swords is going to cause some breakdown, cause a Tower moment, which will allow you to... Let's see what the Tower... Let's first ask how this Tower is impacting you. I'm sorry for the camera shake. Please apologize. Okay. Alright, let's see what the Tower is about, or how the Tower is affecting you. We just got two flippers, the Emperor in the reverse and Three of Wands. I don't know what that means. This is almost like you're waiting for something to come in but not acting on it. Okay. Alright, so how is the Devil? I saw the Devil at the bottom. I'm sure it has something to do with the Devil in here. Devil is likely this quarrelsome energy, and maybe your... Did you know what just fell down? Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Devil. This is almost like not having to be stressed, but actually being able to see what the Devil is. So it is some kind of truth and clarity that is going to come through, like a Padam Dishum, type of a situation or a moment. Let's get it. Let me not build it up, let's just see. I have a feeling that I'm building it up because the energy is like that. Let's get how the Tower is impacting you first, and then we'll get what the Tower is. Yeah, how is the Tower impacting you? Six of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're not waiting for anything anymore. You may have been wanting to have some kind of a reconciliation or something really genuine, good with a partner. I have a feeling it could be... This I feel, it's that transition phase of a relationship maturing here. I don't feel like the King of Swords here is really anything legal, but it's definitely some kind of truth that impacts this relationship very heavily. It is a partnership, that's how it feels. So this is how it's going to impact. The Tower is like you're going to feel like you're no longer waiting for something that is not moving forward, right? All right, and what exactly is this Tower moment? Because I have a feeling it has something to do with your financial stability. Is this a job opportunity? What is this about? What is this Tower? How is this breakthrough coming for you? King of Cups at the bottom. It's a lot of Scorpio here. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, something that may have been taking some time. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, it could well be a job opportunity. You remember how the Emperor in the reverse and Three of Wands came much earlier? So maybe you were guided to not take action on something that was coming in, and that is also a part of what this whole situation is, because what you're getting is what you're meant to receive, and it is rightfully yours. King of Cups at the bottom, Father of Cups at the bottom with the Empress. That is just beautiful. Page of Swords in the split. Should we get some more cards? I'm tempted to go some more, go a little more. Should we? Let me see. What other deck do I have? Okay. Okay, maybe let's continue with this. Okay, so I'm again going to ask. So this is something that may have been paused before. This could have been a career path. It could have been a business project. It could have been, because it is the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. So you've been guided till now to maintain your sovereignty to receive this. So the Tower moment is actually going to be when you receive what you're meant to receive, and that is going to happen exactly when you see that you're no longer stressed about the devil. Right? So what is this? What exactly is this? How is this coming through? Can we ask one more time? Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like, I don't know what the reversal here is about. It feels like the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for me is a false start. Right, so you're going to go your way, away from a false start. Because you have the Knight of Pentacles here, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is your long-term plans. You may have set on a mission a couple of years. I'm hearing 5 to 8 years ago. You started with something that was a dream of yours. But since then there may have been a lot of obstacles, and now there's a false start, but you're just going to pass on this. Maybe this full season was full of false starts. Wow, that's interesting. So you're just going to pass this on and not be bothered about this false start anymore. You're going to let it pass it on because you're on your path. And that's exactly what you're meant to do, because you're meant to receive. I hope this reading supports. I will see you soon. Much love. Take care. Bye.